Question 6 is talk about W is the weight of the radioactive substance left. So we have WT, which is equal to 20 e to the power negative KT, and T is in hours, okay? So for part A, they say find K given that the weight is 10 grams after 50 hours. So how are we going to use this information to find K? How are we going to use this information to find K? Johan, you want to try? So what does the information say that, okay, W equal to 10 grams after 50 hours. So how are we going to use this information? Johan, you want to try? Johan, are you there?
Wait, yes, hold on. So
You definitely have to relate to this one, okay? Yes, Johan?
so we fill in
So
T
we
equal
replace,
T with 50 and K with 10.
no,
No, wait, no. Sorry.
this is W, not K.
Oh. So
that means this is, okay, you say?
W equals to 10.
10, 10
So
equal to?
20 e to the power K, sorry, power negative KT equals to 10.
Yeah, so
Oh,
what should I replace the T with?
50.
Okay, so from here, you try to solve for your K. So I give you 2 minutes to solve for the K.
Okay.
So 1 equal to 2. Whenever I have negative power, I will prefer to bring it down and let it become positive. Okay, so I will write as 50K. Okay, so I cross multiply e to the power of 50K is equal to 2. Okay, how am I going to? Okay, about the calculator, can I say it later? Okay, so e to the power of 50K equal to 2. So how am I going to do the next step? How to do next step? How Shen? Yeah, here, manual. You also have to learn how to do it manually.
I got the GC need eh?
If I want exact value?
Then how?
What to do next? These are basic, you have to know.
The E put to the right side become ln.
Correct. So 50K equal to ln 2.
Ln,
So K equal to ln 2 over 50. So this is exact value. Because in the exam, I can ask for exact value of K. So the approximate value will be 0.013138, is it?
1386.
139 then. Okay, so done. Okay, so now let's go to part B. So we know what is the value of K. So what should we do for part B? What should we do first before we try to answer part B? What should we do first before we try to answer part B? Nicholas?
Yes, miss.
What should I do before I try to answer part B?
key into your GC.
Yeah, yes, key into my GC, the Y1, correct? So this is what you should do first. The Y1 you should key in as 20 e to the power negative 0.0139 x. Then we will start to answer the question for part 1. All right?
Mhm.
So what are we trying to find for part 1?
Part 1 initially equals t equals 0.
So that means we will write W0, correct?
Yes.
So we use our GC and get the answer. Okay, Nicholas, can I have the answer?
20.
20. 20 what?
20.
Y20? Wait, sorry.
20 grams.
20 grams. Okay, why 20?
Because it's initially the
Initially, you have to substitute your T as 0. So
yes.
you call out your graphic calculator Y1, then you put 0, then you put enter. Then it will come up with this answer.
Yes.
Johan, are you okay?
Yes.
Yes?
Why the Y1 after the negative 0.0139 got X1?
Because that is a T, ma. You in your graphic calculator, you can't type in as T. You have to type in as X.
Or cannot like type 50? Eh?
How do you want to type ln 2 over 50? Can.
Oh.
Can.
Can also
Can.
Okay.
But you will get almost the same answer also. So just make sure our typing is easier. Okay. So Hao Xuan, since you are talking, can I have the answer for part 2?
Walao.
After 24 hours, what does that mean? I want to know the weight after 24 hours. So this is equal to, so you call out your Y1 also. Hey, Hao Xuan, I'm calling you so that I help you. You walao eh.
No. I know.
Okay, so Hao Xuan, what do you get?
I haven't typed in the.
You faster type in the function first. You can answer me like that. I haven't typed in. You mang zhang with me.
No. I know Mangdang. 0.71.
Is it 0.71?
0.7115.
Thaddeus, is it 0.7115?
I get 14.3.
You get 14.3. So Hao Xuan, where do you get wrong? Azif, do you get 14.3? Azif?
Yes, miss.
So Hao Xuan, please go and check your formula. Did you type in correctly or not? I believe when you type in ln 2 over 50.
I don't want ln 2 over 50 already. I follow you.
Do you put negative?
Oh, yo.
So you get, you see how careful you have to be. 14.3 gram, correct? Okay, then part 3. Okay, after 1 week, okay, Cindy, if I say after 1 week, what should I do? Can I put in Y11? Can or not? Hello, Cindy, can I do like that? Y11?
I put one.
I ask you, I'm asking you.
Cannot.
Cannot. Good. So what must I put?
168.
Okay, that means 1 week got 7 days, 1 day got 24 hours, correct? So you key into your calculator. Actually, you can do like that. No, you don't have to write down the value. You can key into your calculator like that. It works. Okay, Cindy, can I have the answer?
I get 1.935.
1.9335. Okay, 1.934 gram. Is that correct?
What I
Class?
wrong again, eh?
Why you wrong again? You ask yourself. I cannot. 1.947. 1.947. Someone get 1.947. Cindy. Gladys, is your answer 1.947? Hao Shen got 19 point something. How can it be? Hao Shen, you better check your formula. You see, even if you got graphic calculator, you don't type in correctly, you get. So is it 1.947 or 1. Yeah, so it's 1.947. Cindy, check your number. Those who get 1.947, are you keying in ln 2 over 5 over 50? So there will be a difference. So that slight difference is fine. So plus if you key in the exact value, it will be a slight difference. So it's fine. Compared to you key in as negative 0.139. Hao Shen, have you got what is wrong with you?
Yes, I got it.
Okay, so you see, although you can use your graphic calculator, but you have to make sure that you do it properly. Okay, now for part C, how long will it take for the weight to reach 1 gram? So what does that mean? So I got the weight, which is 1 gram. So what am I trying to find? I'm trying to find the time, because the question asks for how long. You are trying to find the time. Find t. So what I need to do, I have to go back to the equation again. I put 20 e to the power negative 0.0139 t is equal to 1. Okay, you also can solve this manually, or you also can use your solver. Okay, can you take some time to solve it? You try to use your solver. Those who are not used to using solver, try to use solver. Avika, did you get the answer?
Yeah, but I think it's wrong.
Why you think it's wrong? Even
Because I got a
before-
negative number.
Oh, okay. So every time when you have e, the power is negative, correct? It's good to write it this way. Understand? It's good to write it like that.
If I don't want, also can.
You can. You make sure you don't make mistake. I don't bluff you one. It's better to do it like that.
I got 200 thing.
You got 200 thing. So you see how you do. Yeah. So you got 0.0139 t equal to ln 20. So t equal to ln 20 divided by 0.0139. So what is the answer? What is the answer? Hafiz? What is the answer?
116.096
160.
hours.
Yeah.
216.
216. 16.
Yeah. 216.096 hours.
216.09. So 216 hours. Hao Shen, do you get that? Using your solver? Hello? Just
Yeah.
saw someone using solver and got problem. Just saw someone say got problem with. Okay, so everyone, are you okay? So did anyone try use solver and does it work? Thaddeus, do you try using solver?
Yeah, can.
Can, okay. So every one of us, okay, we whenever we have certain thing, we have to try to use, or how am I going to use technology to help me? Okay, how to do it manually, if I can do it manually possible. Okay, so done with part C. Okay, let's go to part D. So find the rate of radioactive decay after 100 hours and the other one 1000 hours. Okay, I want to know, for this question, do I need to differentiate? Gladys?
No.
No. So if I don't differentiate, then how can I use technology to help me?
Use the alpha trace.
Yeah, use the alpha trace whereby our Y2 is always the derivative for Y1, am I right?
Yes.
Class? Okay, so just now your Y1, you should have 20, I repeat, e to the power negative 0.0139 x. So your Y2, everyone, our Y2 is always stay as this, so we don't have to key in again, am I right? Okay, so now to answer part 1, D part 1, I will just write down W prime 100. So how am I going to get the answer? I'm going to get the answer by using my GC. I call out alpha trace Y2, then I key in 100. Okay, got it? Okay. Okay. Johan, did you get the answer?
Still calculating.
Calculating, okay. Kiko, did you get the answer?
Yeah, I got
Okay, may I have the answer?
negative 0.069.
Negative 0.0669
692.
what?
692.
692. So what is the unit?
G.
Gram.
Grams per
Rate,
hour.
rate.
Yep. Is it per
Gram
hour?
per hour. Are you clear? Okay. So for part 2, you will get W prime 1000 hour. After 1000 hour. Okay. So what is the answer? Please quick and get the answer. Okay. Nor, Amira, Aisha, what is the answer?
Negative 2.555 e to the power of negative 7. Or should I like put 0.
No, it's not negative 2.55.
Right?
Not me.
I got it.
It's not
It's
negative
2.64.
2.5. Yeah, it's 2.64. Those who put 2.64, your K is you put ln 2 over 50, is it? Oh, okay. So those who get 2.55 is you put in 0.0139, is it?
Yes.
Okay. So there is a bit different. So 2 point, never mind. So you just record down according to what your calculator give you. So you write down your formula. then there will be, we will know what value you are taking. Okay, 2.64, and your calculator will have the E, correct? So when you have the E means 2.64 times 10 to the power of -7 gram per hour. So everyone, you know how to read from your graphic calculator. Your graphic calculator appear as this. Correct? So this means 10, this whole thing means 10 to the power -7. Clear? Okay. So is the weight decreasing at increasing rate or decreasing rate? Hello? Hello?
Decreasing rate means.
Yeah, decreasing rate because the gradient become less steep, correct? The steepness of the graph become less and less. So decreasing rate. Okay, now let's go to part E. Okay, when they say part E, show that. So whenever you have questions, show that, what you need to do is you have your weight as 20 e to the power -k t, correct? So you want to show that. So first of all, you get your dw over dt first. You differentiate this. Yeah. Okay. Hao Xuan, I want to see whether you study or not. Hao Xuan, can I have the derivative for this?
I try. Uh, 20 times t.
Hao Xuan is the one to peng san already.
No, don't think so.
Do you have a formula with you? Okay.
20 times -kt.
No. When you have exponential, you see,
Here, I got formula. Wait. This one is
okay, you tell me.
you say?
You say what I said.
I don't know. Yeah.
When you see exponential, Hao Xuan, you have to make yourself remember. Copy down the whole thing. Miss Lo, copy down the whole thing. Correct? Copy down exactly. Then you time by the derivative of -kt. So what is the derivative of -kt? That means when I differentiate this, what do I get? Johan?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, Johan, please. Those who are very good, you can go and look at other questions because Ms. No is teaching everyone. So I must make sure everyone know how to differentiate. Yes, Johan, what is the answer for this?
No, I've been trying to get, you have to take the function and then times the, wait, sorry. You have to take,
No, I'm talking about this, Johan. Are you with me?
oh, okay.
We have done this already.
-k.
Yes, you are right.
Okay.
Hao Xuan. Okay, so now if I rewrite this equation, so if I compare, what is this? This is this, am I right?
Yeah.
So that is W, am I right? So
Yeah.
can I just write this as -k times W? So I shown. Class, are you okay? So
Okay.
the B is negative K. So class, everyone okay? So let's move on to question 12. Okay. So the moment we look at question 12, this is a very familiar model, correct? What is the name for this model? That is not important, but did you jot down the property of this model in your notes? If I have a model like that, this is the model that I told you to jot down the property, correct? Hello? Do you jot down? Do you jot down the shape of this model? The limiting value is C. The inflection point is Nick, no, Shazana.
Well, for X is non A over B.
Correct. Then for Y,
C over E.
C over 2.
A.
Okay, then how about the Y-intercept?
C over 1 plus A.
Yeah, 1 plus A. So all these are the important one that you have to jot down so that you have this. Now you can use this to compare our model here. 3,000 over the population of the B population. Okay, so then from here we can use all this information to answer the question. You don't even need to use graphic calculator. See or not? So you have this model. You part A. Initial B. Okay, initial number of B. So B 0. So if you don't want to use a formula here, then you got graphic calculator, you key this into your graphic calculator as Y1. Please do so. There are two important models. One is this model, the other one is the search model that I show you under kinematic. Okay, have you all keyed in the answer? Okay, can I know what is B0? 2,000. Okay, so initially there are 2,000 Bs. All right? Okay, good. Then for the next part B. Okay, find the percentage increase in the population after 1 month. So when you want to talk about percentage increase, you have to write down the increase divide by the initial value times 100%. That is called percentage increase. So the increase will be after 1 month. So the time is in month. So B1 minus B0 divide by B0 times 100%. You can just write down like that. Then you have your graphic calculator, correct? You can just call out Y1 1 in fraction form, take away y1, 0, divide by y1, 0, then time 100. You will get the percentage. I don't want to see the number. The number to me is not important. Okay, so this is how you communicate. Okay, so what is the answer? What is the answer? Okay, 37.8%. Okay, good. So class, are you clear? Zafan, are you with us?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Okay, Zafan, I would like you to tell me what is the answer for part C. If I ask you the question, is there a limiting to the population size? So how are you going to answer to this type of question? Is there? So Zafan, there is only two options for this answer.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So then they say if so, that means if yes, what is it? So Zafan, can you tell me what is it? If you make a comparison, this is the limiting value. Zafan?
The limiting value is
Compare.
compare. Okay. So there is 2000 bees, right?
Cannot be 2000.
Eh, no,
2000 is
3000.
the in here. 3000. So if so, what is it? So the limiting value is $3,000. Right? So that means the bee will not grow, the number of bee will not grow beyond 3,000. Okay, now have a look at this question is considered as knowledge based. It's a lower level of question. So if I want to ask you a higher level of question whereby you need some analysis, do you know how will I ask the question? Yes? Anyone want to try? Ask a question whereby it's the same answer, but the working will be different. Safan, can you?
Yes, Miss.
Yeah, how will I ask the question? Instead of asking, is there a limiting to the population size? So this is a, I would say a knowledge-based question, a yes or a no. So it's a choice question. So this is not a higher level thinking question. So how am I going to set a question to show that whether you know how to think? You know how to analyze. How should the question be like?
Maybe
what is the limiting value? I can just say the limiting value is 3,000. If I have all this formula to link, it's a memorizing question. Yes. Gladys? Say the question.
Show that the limiting value is 3,000.
Yes. Show that the limiting value or the limiting the population limit to the population size, the limiting value is 3,000. This question, I give you 1 mark. For this question, I will give you 3 marks. For maths, when you say show or prove, that is an analyzing question. So if you have this, how are we going to start the answer? Tedia, start the answer.
Is it t greater or equal to 0?
No, that is for part D. So you see, you must know what our question, anything to do with limiting value, we have to say
or approach infinity.
yes. So I have 0.5 e to the power negative 1.73t will approach. Thaddeus, continue.
0.
Yes, because the power is negative. So therefore, okay, my BT, which is 3000 divided by that, will approach 3000 from below. So you see this question, you have to answer like that. So therefore, then I say the population of the bee will not go beyond 3000 bees. Hello? See or not? Okay. So exam for SAT2, definitely I can set straightforward question. I can set analytical question. Okay, now let's go to part D. Okay, part D is say find B prime T and use it to explain why the population is increasing. You see any explanation question, you have to know how to analyze. Okay, so my BT, I'm going to differentiate it using, I'm going to rewrite the function in this form, correct? Power -1. So I'm going to get my B prime T, yeah, time by the power, copy down the whole thing, power take away 1, time by the derivative of whatever inside here, that is copy down the whole thing, time by the derivative of this, that is -1.75. Then I take out my graphic calculator and multiply all this number. 1.73, yes, sorry, 1.73. Yep, 1.73. Okay. So may I know what is the number? Or the one in red that I underline when you multiply, what is the number? Kevin, what is the number?
Wait, teacher, I calculating.
Okay, you calculate. Okay, so I just write down first. This
Uh,
e to the power.
I got 2, I think it's wrong, but 2595 e power -1.73t.
2595. Is it correct? 2595? Avika, is it correct?
I got 0.865.
3000
Oh, sorry, I missed that, miss.
times -1 times 0.5 times -1.73.
Negative 2,595.
Cannot be negative because here got 2 negative.
Okay, I missed that again.
Yeah, never mind.
297. 2595.
2595. Okay. Yeah. So 2595, 1 plus 0.5 e to the power -1.73 t squared. Okay. How am I going to explain this part? That the population is increasing over time. So I have to show that the B prime T is always positive. Am I right? So how should I start? How should I start? Yeah.
T more than or equals to 0.
Yes, you should start like that. For this case, T more than or equal to 0. So e to the power negative 1.73 T is more than 0, correct? And 1 plus 0.5 e to the power of negative 1.73 T squared also more than 0. So therefore, B prime T is always more than 0. So that means this show that the population is always increasing. Can or not? Okay, then for part E, okay, find the rate at which the population is increasing after 6 months. So we just get a B prime 6. So this one you can use your GC. You don't have to put into this formula that you have in part D. Okay, can I have the answer? Y2, your Y2. Yeah. Nor Amira, Aisha. Can I have the answer?
0.0806.
Okay, what is the unit of measurement? Bees per month. Understand? Okay, is that correct? Is that the correct answer? Okay, now part F. Okay, part F, when we do the graph, we have to check whether does it involve inflection point or not. Okay, now, if you look, we know that the inflection point is ln A over B, correct? Yeah, so the A here is 0. Ln 0.5. The B is 1.73. So what do you get? You get a negative value, correct? Hello? Hello? You get a negative value, am I right?
Yes.
Yes. So when you get a negative value, it means like that. It means the inflection point happened here. So you go like that. Sorry, let me make it more obvious. So sometimes we have to check. So it go like that. First it go concave, convex, then inflection point, then you go concave. Are you okay? So that means for our case here, we are talking about T, correct? I mean, it doesn't involve inflection point. So our graph, when you plot your graph, you can start with 2000. It doesn't mean that you have to start with 0. And here you put 0. You can make your axis in this way. Yeah. So the limiting value is 3000. So it's always concave down. So that means the bee population always increasing with decreasing rate. So this is the right graph. Are you clear? So this one, we calculate this to let us have the picture of it. Hello? Student, are you okay? So that means it increasing at the fastest rate at the beginning, because this is the steepest point in the whole journey of the changes of the bees population. Okay, so please take your time to do exercise 3F. So next week, I'm going to go to optimization. Then I end the whole chapter 3. So we can have our SAT 2 before we go for the break. Can or not? Hello, student.